Today I'm going to update you on NBA free agency and everything that's happened so far. So I got this website pulled up with every single update, or I hope it's every single update, but it's a lot. So some of it we'll just skim through, some of it we'll just talk about some more. But we got every free agent from the people right here to the people right here to the people right here to the people. You know what? I'm just gonna, yeah, all the way up here. Yeah, up to this level right here. Yeah. So we're gonna get everyone. Gonna get everyone on this list. All right. So settle in. Get yourself some popcorn for this movie because we're about to talk about some free agents. As we said a couple days ago, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Brooklyn Nets. DeAngelo Jordan, Brooklyn Nets. That's not new news. Kemba Walker, as expected, to the Celtics. Don't really need to discuss that again. Here's a new one. Jimmy Butler to the Miami Heat with an old sign-in trade. So Miami gets Jimmy Butler, the Sixers get Josh Richardson, and the Mavericks get Kelly Olynyk, Derrick Jones Jr., and I think Goran Dragic. It doesn't say it here, but I think it's Goran Dragic too. I could be wrong. DeAngelo Ratsoul decided, hey, guess what? I'm going to go to the Warriors because, you know, that's been a trend. But everyone started to leave the Warriors, but he tried to restart the trend, and he ended up screwing the Warriors in a sense because 4-year, $117 million contract, sign and trade with the Nets. So he's going to, not Brooklyn, he's going to Golden State. Shabazz Napier and Treveon Graham are going to Golden State from Brooklyn. Wait, Golden State is sending Napier and Graham and cash to Minnesota. That's a very confusing sentence that they put together there. But here's how it screws the Warriors, because they have to send Andre Iguodala and a future first-round pick to Memphis in order to make money space. So the Warriors roster currently has 0 Finals MVP. They lost their 2 Finals MVPs from Durant, and now the one from Iguodala because Stephen Curry has 0. But obviously the Warriors having another scorer, another person that can take some pressure off Stephen Curry for the offense is going to help them a lot with Russell because Klay Thompson's out till February. But then also you give up a role player, a very good bench player, and Andre Iguodala. When the Warriors don't have that much depth on the bench, they have been lacking that a little bit, and they gave up their best bench player potentially. But they still have, I think they still have Quinn Cook, and I think they still have, they did re-sign Kevon Looney, I know that, but that'll come later. Al Horford, oh, no, there it is. Al Horford going to the 76ers, 4 years, $109 million. Sixers, good for them. Klay Thompson, not surprised he extended. Chris Middleton, not surprised he extended. Kristaps Porzingis, not surprised he extended. Nikola Vucevic decided to sign an extension with the Magic, 4 years, $100 million. Jamal Murray signed an extension with the Nuggets, 5-year, $170 million. Harrison Barnes signed a 4-year extension, $85 million. And then we already talked about Marc Gasol, Paul Millsap staying with Denver. Brook Lopez agrees to a 4-year, $52 million contract with the Bucks. J.J. Redick, here's a little bit of a surpriser. J.J. Redick's going down to the Pelicans. 2 years, $26.5 million. That's going to help them out a lot. They have a young team. They got a lot of players from that trade for Anthony Davis. They got Zion Williamson in the draft. So they got themselves a... There's no like big superstars or anything, but they got an alright team there. So J.J. Redick gonna help with the shooting there. But yeah, good for them. They got him. I'll talk about them. We'll do this whole power rankings thing like we did last year. If you remember that, we'll do that. We'll do a season preview. We'll do all this fun stuff. Patrick Beverley decided to re-sign with the Clippers, 3-year, $40 million. We already talked about him. Here's a big surpriser. Nikola Mirotic decided to sign with a EuroLeague team, Barcelona. Yeah, good for him. I didn't see that one coming. Derrick Rose, 2-year, $15 million contract with Detroit. Good for them. Valanciunas is extending with Memphis. Gerald Green's returning to Houston. Terrence Ross is returning to the Magic. Okay, if I pronounce this wrong, I'm sorry. Al-Farouq Aminu is going to the Magic. So, sucks for Portland, but we'll talk about Portland later. Trevor Ariza agrees to a 2-year, $25 million contract with the Kings. The Kings actually are doing they're not doing bad in free agency. Malcolm Brogdon did a sign and trade. He's going to Indiana. It's a big hit for the Bucks. And they lost a good young guy right there. But, you know, they got some stuff. Okay. Gonna try to pronounce this one right, too. Bojan Bogdanovic agrees to a 4-year, $73 million contract with the Jazz. Jazz are actually kind of low-key, they're pretty up there. They traded for Mike Conley. They already have Donovan Mitchell. And now they got Bogdanovic, who's not a bad shooter. So that's a big W for the Jazz. They're doing pretty good this offseason. Thaddeus Young agrees to a 3-year, $41 million contract with the Bulls. A big loser in this free agency is the Pacers. They've lost 2 players, but they've gained 1. Rodney Hood extending with them, the Blazers, that is. Thomas Bryant, 3-year, $35 million to the Wizards. Tobias Harris signs a 5-year, $182 million contract to return to the Sixers. I finally got one right. Mike Scott agrees to a 2-year, $9.8 million to return to the Sixers. Jeremy Lamb to the Pacers. There's something good for the Pacers. DeMar Carroll decides to go to the Spurs. Nerlens Noel is returning to Oklahoma City. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm super happy for that. Julius Randle. All right, we need to talk about this. The health of Stephen A. Smith. He's losing his mind a little bit. Someone needs to watch him. I think he's, losing his mind if you haven't watched First Take. He's kind of losing it. So, but they got Julius Randle. Good for the Knicks. They finally got something. Here's the thing. They got Julius Randle, Taj Gibson, and someone else. Here's the problem. They all play the same position. So, good job, Knicks. You screwed yourselves. George Hill, Bucks. Taj Gibson, Knicks, as I said. Ed Davis, Jazz. Mike Muscala to the Thunder. Mario Hezonja to the Blazers. Robin Lopez to the Bucks. We got the Lopez brothers in Milwaukee. Watch out, NBA. Oh, yeah, it was Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis to the Knicks. Man, the Knicks. Reggie Bullock to the Knicks. So they thought they were getting Zion, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. They end up getting Bobby Portis, Reggie Bullock, and Julius Randle. And Taj Gibson. Knicks fans are in a dark space right now. Corey Joseph to the Kings. That's what I was talking about. The Kings actually aren't doing that bad in free agency. Good for them. Ish Smith to the Wizards. Tomas Satoransky to the Wizards through a sign-in trade. Wayne Ellington to the Knicks. Michael Carter-Williams to the Magic. Seth Curry to the Mavericks. Austin Rivers to sign an extension with the Rockets. Troy Daniels to the Lakers. Elfrid Payton to the Knicks. Maxi Kleber to the Mavericks. Stays with the Mavericks. Enes Kanter to the Celtics. That's good for them for offense, but defensively he can't do much, so that's a loss on defense, but a big gain on offense. JJ Barea staying with the Mavericks. Some guy to the Kings. Rashawn Holmes. Iman Sumner to the Pacers. Wesley Matthews to the Bucks. That's good for the Bucks. They got themselves a shooter. Frank Kaminsky to the Suns to join Aaron Baines. Matt Thomas to the Raptors. He comes over from the EuroLeague. As I said earlier, Kevon Looney to stay with the Warriors. Isaiah Thomas to the Wizards. Anthony Tolliver to the Trailblazers. And of course, we are still waiting for the biggest free agent available, Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi, make your decision. Chop, chop. No, I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. Take your time. I'm still going to pick the, what's it called? What's that team called? The Raptors. I think he's going to stay in Toronto. If not, he's going to the Clippers. Sorry, Lakers fans. Danny Green is still unsigned. DeMarcus Cousins still unsigned. Marcus Morris still unsigned, according to this list. Those are the 4 biggest names still available. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like it if you liked it. Hit the big subscribe button. That would be awesome. You would be an awesome person if you hit that subscribe button.